I get this question all the time. How long should I hold on to my home before I sell? People want a magic number. I get it. But the truth is, it's not a one size fits all. It depends on your equity, your goals, and what's happening in the Bellbrook market, not just some national average. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear, no-nonsense roadmap to help you figure out the right time to sell your Bellbrook home. I'm Carrie Davis. Please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on everything happening in the greater Dayton market. So what's the ideal timeline to sell? National reports say homeowners stay in their home for about 8 years. But here in Bellbrook, things move a little differently. This Greene County suburb has its own rhythm. Jobs are popping up along I-675, inventory shifts fast, and buyers' wish lists, they're all over the place. Some want homes near parks and schools. Others want convenience of single-story living. That's why I don't give an exact number, I give a range. Most Bellbrook sellers who want to get strong equity and don't feel rushed land somewhere between 5 to 10 years. Here's why that range makes sense. The national average is 8 years. Here in the Midwest, the average is closer to 8.5 years. Bellbrook's median is around 7.2 years, but that number hides two groups. People who sell early due to job changes or unexpected life shifts, and people who are long-term owners who stay put for 15 plus years. The sweet spot? About 5 to 10 years. That's where I see the strongest year-over-year equity growth. So why does timing matter in Bellbrook? Because Bellbrook is not Columbus, it's not Cincinnati, and it's not even Beaver Creek. It runs its own playbook. Let's break things down on what really moves the market here. First, appreciation. Bellbrook has seen about 4.7% annual growth over the past decade. The wild years, 2021 to 2022, with double-digit jumps. Last year, it was a more normal 2.3%. We have low inventory. We rarely see more than 1.5 months of active listings, which is about half of what's considered a balanced market. Less supply equals stronger prices for those who held longer. What buyers are looking for? Open concept ranches, super competitive. Homes within 25 minutes of Right Pat, always in demand. Homes near parks, trails, and community amenities, they go fast. What's coming next? New mixed-use development along Wilmington-Dayton Pike and improved internet access from the fiber rollout are boosting local appeal and remote work potential. So bottom line, the longer you hold during a growth cycle, the more value you build. What are the strategic factors you should know before you sell? Well, let's talk money because numbers still rule the final call. Equity versus the transaction costs. Before you list, make sure your equity can outpace 5 to 6% in agent fees, 1.5 to 2% in buyer credits and title fees, and $3,000 to $6,000 in prep costs like paint, flooring, and some minor updates. Capital gains rules. If you owned and lived in your home at least 2 of the past 5 years, the IRS lets you exclude up to $250,000 in profit if you're single or $500,000 if you're married. Sell too soon and you might get hit with taxes you could have avoided. Mortgage payoffs. Selling too early in your loan term means you've barely chipped away at your balance, and that hurts your net proceeds. Interest rate swaps. If you locked in at 3% in 2021, upgrading now with today's 6 to 7% rates might not make sense unless you're downsizing or walking away with some major equity. Bottom line, run the math before you list, not after. Do these 5 quick checks before listing. Before you throw that for sale sign in your yard, make sure you check these 5 boxes. Number 1, money snapshot. Check your mortgage balance, get a conservative estimate on your sale price, and do the math on your equity after expenses. Number 2, tax exemption timeline. Haven't hit 2 years yet? Mark that date. It can save you thousands of dollars. Number 3, market heat test. Look at what's sold near you in the last 60 days. If homes like yours are sold in a weekend and over list, that's your sign. Number 4, interest rate reality. Talk to your lender before you list. Surprises on your next loan can kill your budget. And number 5, know your why. Write it down. Bigger yard, less maintenance, closer to work. If that why outweighs the math, then go for it. Just remember, there's no magic number printed on your deed, but here's what I've seen in Bellbrook. Stay at least 2 years for tax reasons, lean toward 5 for meaningful equity, and stretch towards 10 if you love your home and you've locked in a great rate. When your finances, the market, and your personal goals line up, that's when you list. And when you're ready, I'm here to help. I'm Carrie Davis with RE/MAX Victory and Affiliates. If you've got questions about selling in Bellbrook, let's talk.